Hello everyone, hello everyone. Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. Welcome back to the Jerome Strickland channel. Yes, we are back with another video. Yes, let me make sure my camera's secured here. It don't look like it's secured. Hold on a minute, y'all. Sorry for the shaky camera. It looked like it wasn't in there all the way. But anyway, yes, we are back with a video. It's a beautiful Tuesday night. And the weather feels immaculate out here. The weather feels awesome out here. It's a nice little breeze. Yes, it's quiet. I'm at a new little spot. It's a little bike trail that I'm on here. Yes, this bike trail is very long. It goes completely around the city. So you can go anywhere in the city and be on the same bike trail, which I think is kind of neat. But anyway, yes, I'm not gonna hold y'all long tonight. It's a beautiful Tuesday night. The weather is beautiful. I think they got some rain coming in. So while it's not raining, I decided to post another video. Yes, we are back with another video. I'd like to welcome my subscribers back. I'd like to welcome those people who just happen to stumble upon this video. And if you're just interested, you know, in some esoteric wisdom, yes, welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. So I'm gonna get right on into the point tonight. Yes, I want to subject this video, why they try so hard to make you feel small and insignificant. Oh yeah, and there's I got a little story. You stay to the end. I got a story at the end of this video. I think you'll find it quite interesting. It's called The Eagle and the Chicken, or The Chicken and the Eagle. Yes, 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 yes. But I want to entitle this video is why they work so hard and try so hard to make you feel small and insignificant. You know, a lot of valuable things in this world, a lot of things of great value, people just overlook. People just look past it. People overlook it and look past it simply because they don't see the value in it. And I learned this. I used to, one point in my life, I was working at a used furniture store, and we used to go to these little auctions. It really wasn't an auction. It was one of those, you buy an abandoned storage building, you bid on it, and if you win the bid, you get whatever's inside. And so oftentimes we would get some good furniture. And I remember, or at least at some point, I can't remember when or where, somebody saying something about noticing the value in things. And sometimes things can be very valuable. Like if you find a diamond, it don't look like a diamond when you first find it. It looks like a little rock. If you find a pearl, it doesn't really look like a pearl until you do the proper steps to make it look like a pearl. Same thing with a diamond. Diamonds are very valuable. Pearls are very valuable. But in its raw form, if you don't know what you're looking at, you'll think you're looking at a rock or something. You'll toss it to the side. You could have $1 million diamond and not even realize it. I think, if I remember right, some years ago, I think one of the most expensive diamonds ever found was in a little diamond field or diamond mine, whatever they want to call it. The person just stumbled upon it. You know, it looked like a rock. Till somebody saw it and said, "Man, you better keep that." And what is this, a rock? No, this is not just a rock. That's a canary diamond. It kind of gives off it's a diamond, but it kind of gives off a yellowish tint to it. Thus the name Canary Diamond. But anyway, a person that has an eye for value and a person who doesn't have an eye for value. Light beings, chosen ones, whatever you want to call them, are very valuable to this world because we carry a certain frequency. We carry a certain toroidal field that is so different and so valuable and so pure and so clean. The pureness of the heart, the authenticity of the light being, the chosen one, is unmatched. But oftentimes it gets overlooked, or people can see potential in the chosen ones. People can see the potential in the light beings. And so their natural psychological instinct is to make that person feel insignificant, make that person feel small, and they use psychological tactics to make this person feel small. Yes, you have to fly. See how that man and a woman on that billboard got their arms out and they're smiling? Yes, you're like an eagle, ready to fly. Yes. But people will overlook you, and the ones that don't overlook you and they see your value, their normal psychological tactic is to make you feel small. They'll belittle you, they'll push you in a corner, they'll treat you like you're nothing, but they'll treat each other like they have value. Whether this be in your home, whether this be at your workplace, whether this be at your school or out in society, chosen ones are very valuable. Light beings are very, very valuable to this reality. We are the ones that create this authenticity in the energetic field in this reality. Chosen ones are very valuable. And chosen ones, all light beings have a special calling, have a special anointing, as one might say, on their lives. Then you have two types of people out there. They'll overlook you and they don't see your value, so they'll make you feel small, or they do see your value and they'll make you feel small. Why would somebody make somebody feel small when they see your potential? They feel like, for whatever reason, that you're going to outdo them or outshine them, but your intention is not to do that. Your intention is to be the best version of yourself as you can be. Your intention is to walk in authenticity and love and greatness. But for some reason, some people see this as a threat. They see this as taking you, as you outshining them. And so what they do is they'll say little things, they'll do any little things, they'll look past you and look over you. They won't help you when you need help. When you make a mistake, they expand on it and expound on it. They try to embarrass you all the time. All these little tactics to make you feel small. And people are only as good as how they feel. If you feel small and you feel insignificant, you're more likely going to do small and insignificant things. And so this is the strategy. Push you in a corner and make you feel small and insignificant. But I'm here to tell you today, you're not small and you're not insignificant. You're very valuable to this reality. Whether they can see it and they oppress it, or whether they can't see it, either way, you are very valuable. And so, when this world is making you feel small and insignificant, you must continuously remind yourself of how anointed, how chosen you are because of your authenticity, because you can sense and you can feel and you even know, and you live with the knowing that God is with you and within you. No, you're not perfect. Yes, you're gonna make mistakes. Yes, you're gonna fall short. Yes, you're gonna, get some things wrong. You're gonna get some things right. That's part of being in this dualistic reality. But are you sincere? Are you connected to God? Are you connected to your intuition? You are not part of the status quo. You are not part of the herd. You are not part of the hive. You are different. You are set apart. You are peculiar. And because of this, people see you as a threat. People oftentimes look past you. People will oftentimes treat you as if you are not worthy or not good enough. But I'm here to tell you today, do not allow that to stop you. Do not allow that people trying to make you feel insignificant and small. Do not allow that to quench your light. And it begins by loving yourself and knowing that God is with you and within you. Yes, once you understand this, I'm gonna stop right here. Once you understand this and know that God is with you and within you, and nothing can suppress that, nothing can make that feel small. Because God, there is no power, there is no strength, there is no authority except with God, the great I am that is within you. For the only power, the only strength, the only authority is with God, the great I am that is within you. And you got to understand that this is within your toroidal field. And it begins by loving yourself and not allowing anyone to make you feel insignificant, and not allowing anyone to make you feel low or unworthy. Yes, I'm getting ready to cross the street. I'm gonna go on the other side of the street. I don't know, these cars coming pretty fast. I'll go back this way. I don't feel like dealing with no cars right now. But you can't allow people to make you feel small because they feel small. And this is a strategy that people have. They try to make other people feel small when in all actuality they feel threatened by your light. Your light, your authenticity, the love in your heart makes them feel threatened. It shines a light on them. And quite frankly, they feel not physically naked, but they feel emotionally and spiritually naked in front of you, because you can see right through their facade. You can see right through their games. You can see right through their masks. Yes, you can see right through it. And they know you can see through it. And so their strategy, because they hide behind masks, they hide behind facades, they hide behind their games, they're hiding. And no matter where they hide, no matter how they hide, you can see through them. Yes, I'm not gonna hold y'all long tonight. I'm up here with the pearl. You can see the pearl of great price on the hill right there. Yes. And so I'm gonna tell y'all a story and then I'm gonna get on out of here. I hope that this story inspires y'all. Yes. I hope that this story inspires y'all. I'm gonna go back around this way. Yes. You see how this truck just pulled up right here? Like I said, everywhere I go, this truck wasn't here when I got here. Right when I started making a video, this truck pulled up. And this one car down in the end, see the car down in the end with the lights on down there? Yes, people pull up when I start making videos. Yes, I attract people very easily and very quickly when I start making a video. Yes, but like I said, that's water under the bridge. But anyway, I'm gonna tell y'all a story and then I'm gonna get on out of here. Like I said, I'm gonna make this video short and sweet. The main reason I want to make this video is to make sure you don't feel small. Don't ever let anyone make you feel small. Don't ever let anyone make you feel insignificant. Don't ever make anyone make you feel like you're unworthy. Don't ever let anyone make you feel like nobody loves you or cares about you. When they push you aside, they freeze you out of their conversation. That's only a sign that you are chosen. That's only a sign that you are light being. When people feel threatened by you, when people push you away, when people walk the other way when they see you coming, you got a light. You got a light. And it shines in the darkness. All darkness must run when the light enters the room. You see how the light is on that building up there? Yes. The reason why there's no darkness in that window up there is because the light is on. Yes. All these lights out here. The reason why it's not pitch black out here right now is because all of these lights. You are like those lights. See those lights up there? You shine the light on the darkness. Yes, you shine the light in a dark world. Just think of how dark this world would be if there was no authentic people out here. If there was no people with pure love out here. There was no people that loved God out here and loved themselves. Yes. But the darkness always feels threatened by the light. You are the light. So the darkness must run. But anyway, I'm going to tell y'all this story. It's called The Eagle and the Chicken. I'm going to try to tell this without, I'm going to try to tell this as good as I can. This story actually came to me at work today. When I was doing my job, I was thinking about what I was going to say tonight. And the Spirit, the great I am within me, said, tell a story. The Spirit gave me a story to tell. Yes, so I'm going to give you a story. And hopefully this will inspire you if you are a light being or a chosen one. But yes, you see that truck's gone now, look at that. But anyway, here's the story. There was an eagle. Here's the story right here. There was an eagle and a chicken. They was best friends. They hung together. They did everything together. But there was one problem in their relationship. The chicken would always belittle the eagle. was down on the ground. The chicken said, I'm the best on the ground stayer in the world. Nobody can stay on the ground as good as I can. I can really stay on the ground. I'm the best on the ground stayer. But then he looked at the eagle and said, you can't stay on the ground as good as me. I'm the best on the ground stayer there is. And the eagle said, well, why is that? Well, he said, look at me, I have the feet, I can dig for worms. But you got those big burly claws. You can't dig for worms with those big burly claws. And so the eagle would try to dig for worms and he just scratch the ground up. But the chicken, he would scratch around and find the worm just like that. He said, look at my beak. My beak is made for picking worms up off the ground. Look at that. I can pick this worm up off the ground. And so the eagle would try to take his beak. Then the chicken would look at the eagle and say, you can't pick worms up with that big curved beak that you have. The beak was all big and curved and hooked. Look at that big old beak. You can't, those big claws and that big beak, you can't find worms. You can't, I can walk on the ground. You have to hop around everywhere you go. And by the way, look at those big burly wings you have. I bet they get in your way, don't they? And the eagle was like, well, I don't know. He said, I can stay on the ground so good. I can find worms. My feet are made for digging the ground. My beak is made for picking up worms. The eagle would try to pick up worms with his beak and he couldn't do it because his beak wasn't shaped right. He tried to dig for worms, but he couldn't do it because his claws were too big. And oftentimes his wings would get in the way. But the chicken's wings wouldn't get in the way because they wasn't that big. So one day, a wise owl saw what was going on. But when the chicken wasn't looking, or when the chicken wasn't around, the wise owl, called the eagle over there. He said, come here. He said, and the eagle came over and said, what is it? He said, why are you hanging with that chicken? And the eagle said, well, he's the best on the ground stayer I've ever seen. I mean, his feet are made for digging up worms. And his beak is made for picking up worms off the ground. He's got the small wings so they don't get in his way. And the wild owl looked perplexed. He said, do you know what that is? And the eagle said, that's the best on the ground stayer. He can stay on the ground better than anybody. I wish I was good. I wish I could stay on the ground that good. But every time I spread my wings, the wind catches and it swoops me up for some reason. And so day after day, that chicken would talk about him and put down his talents. And so when the wise owl saw it, he said, that's a chicken. He said, that's a chicken. And then he looked at the eagle. He said, look at your claws. Those claws are made for grabbing fish and made for perching up high. He said, look at your beak. Your beak is made for grabbing fish right out of the water. Look at those wings, they're strong, so you can fly up high and look down. And he said, because you are an eagle. He said, you are an eagle. You can do all of this and you look this way because you are an eagle. And so right at this moment, the chicken walked up and he said, what are you doing? He looked at the owl, what are you doing? I'm telling this eagle who he really is. And so the chicken convinced the eagle that the owl was just messing with him. You don't want to listen to that owl. He's trying to make you fly up there where it's dangerous. He's trying to tell you that your claws, those big claws are, are something that they're not. You need to hang with me and I'll teach you how to stay on the ground. I'll teach you how to scratch for worms down here. Don't listen to that. Don't listen to that owl. he doesn't know what he's talking about. And so the naive eagle was like, yeah, I'm going to stick with you. He told her, and so he left with the chicken. He said, that old owl's trying to mess me up. That old owl's trying to tell me, you know, trying to make me think I'm something that I'm not. And so he left with the chicken. And then the owl shook his head in disappointment. Well, then sometime in the future, there was a big rain. There was this big rain, a big flood came in. And it flooded the whole land. And the chicken and the eagle were running for shelter. They was trying, the water was flooding up. And they was running, trying to get, and they was trying to get out of the water, get away from the water. And so the eagle looked up and he saw the owl flying above the water. And the owl looked down and said, spread your wings and fly out of there. He said, no, I'm going to stay with the chicken. He said, no, you have to spread your wings or you're going to die with that chicken down there and fly up. So the eagle began to spread his wings, and he noticed that the wind caught his wings, and he began to rise higher. And he began, before he knew it, his natural instincts took over. And he was flying up in the air and left that chicken down in the water. He said, and then the owl looked at him and said, now you're doing what eagles do. You're flying. But the eagle looked down and saw the chicken still in the water. So he swooped down and grabbed the chicken out of the water. And the chicken was like, phew, man, I'm glad you saved me out of that water. With those big burly claws. Man, I'm glad you saved me out of the water with those big, loathsome wings you got. And the eagle said, well, I use these claws to save you out of water. I'm just doing what eagles do. And he said, I can fly us out of here, out of this flood, because I'm just doing what eagles do. So they flew high up, very high up, very, very high up, onto the side of a cliff. And he put the chicken down in a little spot up there on the side of the cliff. And they both landed, and the chicken said, phew, man, we escaped out of that flood. He said, those big old claws and those big wings got us out of there. And the eagle said, well, I'm just doing what eagles do. And the chicken said, that's right. And then the eagle looked at the chicken and said, now I'm going to eat you. And the chicken said, what? And he said, no, we're friends, right? And his chicken said, well, are you going to eat me? That's what the chicken said. Are you just going to eat me? And the eagle bent down and looked the chicken right in his face and said, I'm just doing what eagles do. The moral of the story is, stop doing what chickens are doing and start doing what eagles are doing. Use your talents. This is why the word talent and the word talent sounds very similar. Use your talent. You are gifted. Yes. I know I probably didn't tell the story as crisp and as clean as I would like, but you get the moral of the story. So, I'm going to end this video. Don't let someone make you feel small and insignificant. Don't let someone make you feel like you're unworthy. Don't let someone make you not love yourself. Even if they try to you know, expound on your mistakes. Your mistakes are just another beautiful side of you. Your flaws are just another beautiful side of you. Love yourself and love God within you. Like God tells me many times, he said, this is really all that's required. If you love yourself and love God, eventually the rest will take care of itself. Don't ever let someone make you feel small. Don't ever make someone make you feel insignificant. Don't ever let someone make you not love yourself. Don't ever make someone make you feel unworthy. Live with the knowing that God is with you and within you, always and forever. Yes, I'm Jerome Strickland. This is my little short video for tonight. Remember the story of the eagle and the chicken. Yes, I will see y'all next time. Y'all take care.